YouTube, how the fuck are you? I hope you are having a good day. I am having a good day. You having a good day? Good? We good? Me and you? Good? Okay. So, anyways, today I'm going to be introducing myself. So, for InK Incorporated, my name is InK Yinzer. You also might know me as Make Peace Not War on my YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out in the link description below. I know, a little self promotion. But anyways, my real name is Brad Makepeace. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm 23 years old. And I've been gaming since I was probably 5, so I'm about 23 now. So I'm not even going to do the math because I'm not that smart, and I'd probably have to use a calculator for that just because I really am that fucking dumb. But anyways, I'm going to be answering some questions for you guys, tell you guys about me. So, what got me into gaming? I don't really know what got me into gaming. I kind of just started playing as like a hobby, I guess you can call it, because when I was younger I used to play sports. I used to play basketball and all other stuff, and whenever I was home just doing nothing, I was bored, I would just start gaming. So I guess it was the pastime. But I think once I got into high school and I stopped, I didn't really associate with people because I did go from one school to another. So basically I went to the same school all the way up until like 7th grade, and then I came into a new school in like 8th grade, and then went to high school the next. So I didn't really associate with people much, so it was kind of a way for me to like not associate with people, I guess you could say, because I didn't really like people back then. I didn't like the people in my school. They were just all cocky. They just like to party and drink and have sex and do drugs and all that shit. Like it wasn't a bad school. It was a top-notch school. It's just the people there I just didn't want to be associated with. So I basically just did gaming as a way for me to, I guess, stay clean and not get in trouble. So, but I like gaming. It's not bad. Was there any influences on you? For gaming, no. I mean, I do have my influence, which is obviously my family and my uncle. Rest in peace, his soul. But other than that, no, there's not really any influences that I have besides like my own personal family. Do I do anything outside of life besides gaming? I actually go to college for game design. I go to the Pittsburgh Art Institute. I'm trying to become a game designer on top of being a pro gamer. You know, those were two things that I love to do. The way I got into game design was I just wanted to be one of those people that design games. I mean, we play them almost every single day. So to be able to create something that you guys enjoy based on your feedback, because what a lot of game designers don't do nowadays is listen to the people. They say they do, but they don't. And that's why I think kind of indie developers do better jobs than the top-notch people, because they seem to make better games just for the sole fact is they could basically do whatever they want. There's no expectations, and they usually make really good games. It's kind of like old school games, because old school games were kind of like indie games, you know, left and right scrollers, stuff like that. So I think being able to put a creative mind into something people would want to play based off feedback and everything, and actually listen to the community would be a good thing. I know you can't do that all the time, but you know, it's probably the best way I feel to do things. The very first game I played would probably, oh man, we're going way back. First game I ever played. I think I had a handheld system before, so I think it might have been Pokemon. I think it was either Pokemon or Crash Bandicoot might have been my first games that I ever played. And those were way back. I'm going to call it in the day. It makes me sound old even though I'm only 23, but that's what it is, you know. I played really old school games back then because that's what was available, but I think the first thing I had was a handheld game, so I think the most popular game back then was Pokemon, so I'd have to say maybe Pokemon Red if I had to put a title on a single Pokemon. I played Red, Blue, Yellow. I don't know what else there is. There's so many Pokemons. I mean, they're celebrating 20 years this year. I mean, that's crazy. That makes me feel old. What's my favorite game to play? Currently, if I had to choose a game from like now, I would say Rainbow Six Siege, because that's why I'm on the team. It's probably my favorite game to play so far, just because it's a strategy game. I do like Call of Duty, I do like Star Wars. You know, those are the three main games I play. Star Wars Battlefront, I play Call of Duty, and I play Rainbow Six. But for right now, I'm really enjoying Rainbow Six. I've actually put way more time into Rainbow Six than I have Call of Duty and Star Wars, just because, one, I have people to play with it, and two, it's just a fun game because you can take it seriously but also have fun with it, and it's a very simple game, and as long as you have teamwork, you could definitely win it. It takes way more skill, so I think that's why I enjoy it more, because it makes me better at gaming. What was the first console that you started playing? Oh, and then also, before I get into that, well, my favorite game back then is Crash Bandicoot, the #1. PlayStation needs to get on their shit and remake a Crash Bandicoot game. They keep teasing all this stuff, and there's tons of petitions out there for them to bring back Crash Bandicoot, and they ruined it when they gave him tattoos and he stopped doing boxes. That's just my little rant, but they need to bring him back. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but Crash Bandicoot basically put them on the map, and they need to bring him back, just like Spyro and all those other characters. Maybe even Croc. You guys remember Croc, the little crocodile, and you hit boxes and fight stuff? Get a PlayStation or a PlayStation 2 and get Croc, and then you know what I'm talking about. Especially if you're my age, you should know what I'm talking about. If you don't, well then, I don't know what you've been playing. That makes me question. The first console that I started playing was probably PlayStation 1. I didn't get into Xbox and stuff. I was a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 kind of guy, and then once 360 came out and Call of Duty came out, that's where all my friends went, so that's where I went. But I was a PlayStation person. I'm still a PlayStation person because I have a PS4, and I also have an Xbox One. That's not to gloat or anything, but you know, I like both consoles. You know, there's no preference. Why did you join InK? Well, I joined InK #1 to help out a friend, the owner, InK Manny. You know, I have a ton of respect for the guy. We were in a little clan together, which I'm not going to disclose what clan that was. And I've had his back ever since we was in there. And we talked about making a competitive Call of Duty team, and Rainbow Six just came out of nowhere, which we talked about, and then we made it. So for me personally, I joined it, 1, to help out a friend, 2, to make money, and 3, because I've always wanted to be a competitive gamer, and getting into competitive just by playing like UMGs and GBs and stuff without actually being on a team is almost impossible. So for me to be able to join this and kind of be able to live my dreams of traveling and making money and making a better life for me, my family, my future family, you know, that's why I joined. I'm here to stay. You know, I'll do anything I can to stay. So what makes InK great is the people that's in it. You know, Manny and his wife are, you know, hard workers. They've put a lot of time and effort into us. They've put a lot of trust into us. And the people that we play with, you know, we can go from like playing competitively to goofing around and having fun and still winning and, you know, talking strategy and all this stuff. So overall, you know, it's just the people within it are just great. You know, they're there to help you if you're having a hard time, bad times. You know, we're always here to support each other like a family. That's what we are. We're a family. We're not a clan. We're a group. We're a family. We're a gaming team. And I think that's what makes InK Incorporated great. Where do I see myself with InK in the future? Well, hopefully I see us in a team house. I see us traveling and competing. You know, eventually you have the calling point where you just have to stop and consider family and stuff. So I think maybe for me personally, I might have 6 years possibly. I'm going to be like 24 this year. So maybe into my 30s, and then I should have enough money saved up from anything that we accomplish here, and then I can start having my own family. You know, maybe I'll have my own family within InK, and you know, then I'll worry about that. But for the future with InK, you know, I see myself, even when I'm out of competitive, I still see myself being with them, either making YouTube videos for them, being an editor, you know, making thumbnails, you know, whatever Manny would need me to do once I'm out and I want to start my own family, you know. Because if we move to where Manny lives and we make a team house and all that stuff, once we get known, have sponsors and all that, you know, eventually I'm going to want to come back to Pittsburgh and raise my family, because that's where I want to live the rest of my life. You know, I love this place. It's the place I've lived my whole life. You know, there's not much crime around here, so you don't have to worry about anything. So I like it here. It's peaceful. It's nice. So, but with InK, I see myself with them for a very long time, even when I'm not a competitive gamer. Future goals with InK or gaming, kind of what I've already said. My future goals is to travel, is to win. One big goal to beat Optic and FaZe and win COD championships. That is the goal. And then whatever things they have with ESL and Rainbow Six, you know, right now we have no idea where it's going because it's just starting out. So whatever the major tournament is for Rainbow Six, you know, winning those top prizes, getting yourself known, being known as the best Call of Duty, Rainbow Six, Smite, whatever teams we come up with. Shit, we can even have a Super Smash Brothers teams. Who knows what the future can hold, you know. But that's up to us. But that's basically the end of the video, guys. You know, I answered a lot of questions for you guys. Hope you guys got to know me better. I think I told you guys I'm the co-captain of Rainbow Six Siege, but also I am the captain of the Call of Duty team, if you ever seen the first video. You know, and I like my rules. You know, I do a lot of work for them. So also we'd like to thank Manny and his wife Rose for helping us, and hopefully we can take this above and beyond. You know, get our name out there, get sponsors out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Subscribe to me on YouTube, search up Make Peace Not War, or look in the description below. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at InK_Incorporated_Esports. You know, follow all of us on Twitter, you know, everybody on the team. Those will all be in the link in the description below. Make sure you check out the store. It's I don't even remember the store. shop.spreadshirt.com/InK Incorporated Esports. Make sure you have that S there, or you probably won't find it. We have tons of shirts, mouse pads, you know, a bunch of stuff. That should be in the link in the description below. So make sure you get your InK merch. My name is InK Yinzer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And this is me signing off, and I'll see you all next time, YouTube.
Running like a Hellcat.